Hey everybody, this is Spittinfire and I am back at it again. All right, so a trans, gender, it may sue the NC prison system, according to the officials that this filing was last Friday, all right, claiming that the prison, deprived of medical care, the surgeries to accommodate the needs, and according to the Charlotte Observer, the complaint filed Friday, the state chapter of the ACLU, the American Civil Liberties Union, claimed that the prison system treat the Connecticut Zari Brown has worsened her trans dysphoria and put her life at risk. The complaint aimed that the NC Department of Public Safety DPS Secretary Eddie Buffalo Prisons Commission Todd Ishley and others and accused them of violating the U.S. and Northern Carolina's Constitution of the American with Disabilities Act. Now, I'm not understanding why the Disabilities Act come in. I'm not understanding how a person this is something that I've asked you on Spittinfire, because back in before the 60s, this was considered transgender was considered a mental disability. Now, how is it violating the Disability Act? And are these people still getting these checks? Remember, I asked you about that. But then I told you that the ACLU, the American Civil Liberties Union, is behind it. And it's been mentioned recently in a high-profile case. And I told you these are the liberation movements that protect the LGBTQ. And they're coming after heterosexual men. Let's take a listen in the Johnny Depp case. Put it on the screen. All right? And let's get this going.
We produced that can shed some light on that.
Is Exhibit 38 kept in the ordinary course of the ACLU's business?
Yes.
Was it prepared by people with knowledge and prepared in a contemporaneous manner?
Yes, it was.
And it was made in the ordinary course of the ACLU's business, true?
True.
Okay, if we could move ahead, please, to Exhibit 41. This is another one of these, well, it's not that long.
Yes, sir. Stand by.
Mr. Doherty, have you ever seen this document before?
Yes.
What is it?
These are further communications among employees, staff members in the development department regarding the placement of Amber's ad and the finalization of the op-ed piece. Not ad, I'm sorry, op-ed and the finalization of it.
Great, and if we could move ahead, please, to ACLU 257, and specifically the email from Robin Schulman to Jessica Weitz on December 11th, continuing on to the next, or strike that. Let's go to the email on the last line, Jessica Weitz's email.
Okay, so as you just heard in the Johnny Depp case, and that's from my own channel, and that's a video that I streamed on my own channel here on Spittinfire. However, this transgender person, Zari Brown, it go by the name of, is in a woman's prison, and she wants to have surgeries, to finish off these things. Now, mind you that when they were talking about why she was suing in the filings, they mentioned the American Disability Act. And I have often told you guys a few months ago, and I'm going to find that video as well, about how they're going to say it's a disability, but at the same time, it's a right. And are these people still getting these checks? This is what we have to really understand and pay attention to, and how these people have precedence in their lives, have precedence over Black America. And people think it's two different things, and it's not. And what they would do is they would say, okay, well, because we're gay, you can't do this, and black people ought to know how it feel. The struggles of gay and the LGBT and that community is totally different than those who are born with melanin skin. Okay. Now, one of the things I want to talk about in this particular case is the fact that we have inmates who are just in a regular prison who are black, can't even get dental care. Okay, we have prisons that they stop them from training and learning trades in the prison because they claim that they needed to be punished. And if they're learning things, that's not a punishment. But yet these people can still go and complete their surgeries on taxpayers' dollars. And I find that to be problematic. Excuse me, I find that to be problematic. But it's one organization, the ACLU, it is supporting this, and it's calling it a mental challenge, which falls under the American Disability Act. So these people have found a way to get support from many different angles of the law. And how they're going to get their rights protected where we as Black America can. This is something that definitely need to have more conversations on, considering that this is just the minor subject that is happening with transgenders in these women prisons, as opposed to all these situations that we're having with them. But anyways, and in between the ways and the highways and the byways, we're going to be talking about this a little bit more, as I mentioned. And I would like for people to come up on my channel, because I think I'm gonna have a panel about this. This definitely needs to be had. I'm definitely gonna have to have a panel, or go on somebody else's channel to have a panel. It doesn't matter. Anyways, we need to talk about this a little more. Okay, Black America. All right, thank y'all for listening and tuning in. This is Spittinfire. Fire out.